The NFL will not be reviewing teams' videos for jokes surrounding New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel ahead of tonight's annual schedule release. That's per Front Office Sports. The league is letting all NFL teams use their own judgment regarding potential content about Vrabel's connection with Diana Rossini. And we're talking the hot, if it's all about clicks and viral and talking about what, I'm now wondering, since this is the biggest viral Vrabel story, for whatever reason people won't let it go, will any team have the cojones to take this cheap shot?
Are you kidding?
Or is it necessary? Is it a cheap shot? There's so many levels of thought to this. Are we going to see this go down? Because guess what? Now I'm intrigued. Very intrigued.
Well, look at it this way, buddy boy.
But dude, the NFL, don't you think they would don't you think it would have been in their best interest to say, yeah, don't go there?
No.
Really?
I think that listen, you can't tell a team what to do on TikTok or Instagram, like, don't do this, you'll hurt feelings. No, it's fair game. In fact, in past years, there have been subtle digs, nothing obvious, but subtle digs in the little videos they make. And there's creative ones. I just saw someone repost last year's Buffalo Bills when Josh Allen just goes, I don't know, use AI. And they got Allen Iverson to announce their schedule instead of actual AI.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, every year, it's a contest of, who's witty, who's creative, who's going to cross the line, who's going to play it safe and be lame.
Yeah, and Rich, a lot of dissing, especially for your division rivals.
Oh, dude, the Raiders and Chiefs have gone at it in the past.
You know,
Chargers go at it with everybody.
Yeah.
We're fresh off of this Kevin Hart roast, putting up big numbers on Netflix.
Yeah.
And how does that tie into what I'm getting at? Well, it seems like all of a sudden political correctness has gone out the window, and we're now overcorrecting that by leaning hard into things that were deemed inappropriate the past few years. So if you watch a special, you realize, like, wow, we can get away with these kind of jokes
what do you
nowadays.
Think? You think the Eagles hired Tony Hinchcliffe to do theirs?
That's what I'm saying. Like, based on that, if the world's ready for all all these low blow digs, then maybe we do see, when they're playing the Patriots, two people floating by on a boat or something like that. Like, you may see this tonight, and that's going to be really interesting. And I'm wondering what teams you think will cross that line.
Division rivals.
You think so?
Mostly. Maybe just longtime rivals. There's going to be teams that push the envelope because they want to go viral. And when they go viral, guess who gets a pat on the back? That 24-year-old social media kid that's like, I think we should, make fun of Vrabel. It's going to happen. And you know what? To point this out, I got to bring up one other point.
Go ahead.
You asked, do people care? And I'm not expecting.
No.
To
I'm
quote
saying
Steve
people
Covino.
out of, like, the sports. Of course, we care. We talk about these things every year.
Yeah.
And every year it's like Christmas for us. But I'm saying in my real life, I've never had a buddy be like, bro, did you see this video? Yo, bro. And I know he put up big numbers, but I'm like, does everyone care the way you care?
I care more than the average guy, but I'll say this.
Okay.
To quote Steve Covino, I don't expect you to care. You can't expect everyone to care about everything you watch, everything you consume. You can't expect grown men to be locked on social media. I get this. But our buddy Mike hit us up in Cincinnati, and he said, look at Pittsburgh a week or so ago at the NFL draft. If hundreds of thousands of people crowd the streets to watch a name announced, you don't think teams and fans are clicking on their team's Instagram or TikTok page?
I sometimes wonder if everybody's using social media like a teenage kid the way we do as sports fans. I'm not sure that they do all the time.
So you think hundreds of thousands of people crowd the streets of...
There's a lot of dudes in their 40s and 50s that don't live that social media life. And, they'll see the schedule and they'll, observe it. But I don't know if they care about these videos.
I'll say this.
I don't know. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying I don't know.
Because we work at Fox Sports Radio, iHeart, we're one of their premier shows.
I mean, so I heard.
Yeah. I think because of that, of course, I will skim through all 32 teams and be like, let me see who.
That's crazy to me.
No, but here's the thing. You know that everyone from awful announcing to our friends at Barrett Media to Fox Sports, ESPN, USA Today, Danny, you name it. They're going to tomorrow. There's going to be top 5 best, top 5 worst.
Yeah, like I mentioned about USA Today, every year they rank the teams 1 to 32, and Covino, to me and Rich's point about how popular this is, not just in our bubble, you remember this still gets resurrected from time to time. The Titans, when they released that video that went viral, it was the 2023 schedule. Remember, they were on Broadway there in Nashville, and they were asking just random people to identify NFL team logos and all the stupid, crazy answers they were getting.
Yeah, like week 3, and it's like, I don't know, the Thunder Turtles. I don't know. Like the fans are just trying to interpret the logos.
I think a woman said the Falcons logo was the Red Stallions.
Yeah,
something like that. I remember that. Yeah. Kenny Rain hits us up on the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Again, we're streaming live at Covino and Rich FSR on YouTube. If you want to chime in and chop it up at Covino and Rich FSR. People went after Bill and Jordan last year, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So we're bound to see some potential lines being crossed. I think that's ultra personal. It's a very personal story, and people. I think it opens up floodgates because nobody is perfect, and if you're going to take that low blow route, then, it's all fair game for everybody moving forward. And we're going to see a lot of salacious dirt as a result. And I think that's more intrigue. If people care as much as you say they care, even more intrigue with the possibility, the NFL allowing cheap shots to Vrabel and the Patriots.
I mean,
because people love to hate the Patriots.
There may be Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce wedding jokes.
Yeah. Well,
there's going to be Vrabel,
jokes
Rossini,
are jokes, but some jokes are a little harsher than others. You know what I mean? A little off color. And that Vrabel Rossini story is a juicy one. And the NFL, if you just joined us, announced that they did not put any kibosh on any team. They're letting the team use their own discretion on these videos. So, again, we'll find out and see what's going on in just a few hours.
Now,
Wes from Idaho, Wes from Vegas says line crossing is the name of the clickbait game. So we're definitely going to see that.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking of any players that have had legal trouble that might be good culprits and victims tonight.
Out of the 32 videos, how many make some sort of Vrabel, crafty, creative Vrabel diss?
Well, keep in mind, there's only going to be, 2 games in in the division rivals. There's only going to be a handful of teams that play the Patriots, but I bet you, how about this? 50% of the teams that play the Patriots
will do it.
Even if it's a little like Vrabel winking or something, like there's going to be something.
All right.
Clickbait, the name of the game.
Hey, Sam, you're the least active on social media by far. You don't even have an Instagram page, which bothers me because people need to see Iowa Sam. And you can see him right now streaming on our page at Covino Rich FSR.
Covino,
yo, dude, where are you going to X at 8 p.m. just to check it out or what?
No, he's going on Friendster, Covino.
Yeah. What does Sam do?
I don't really care about this stuff.
See, all right. I know I'm not alone, bro. I know these things put up big numbers. But I'm telling you, grown-ass men are not all living that life, even if they're hardcore face-painted football fans.
Then hold on. Sam.
Yes.
I'm not coming down on you.
That's fine.
But I wonder, like, what moves your needle? Like, what would you click on? What does Iowa Sam click on?
I mean, just in terms of football content?
And no, in general. Like, what do you click on? What does Iowa Sam?
Anything Caitlin Clark.
Well, honestly, like, Sam, you're in your 30-year-old Iowa Sam, not a big social media guy.
Sadly, I'm going to be 40 in October. It's scary.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
And Sam's a little old school in his ways, and he's a football fan.
Yeah.
So single-ish 40-year-old Iowa Sam, what do you click on social media?
I click on, like, weird news stories, like, about just weird crimes that happen. I mean, I don't know. Anything that's, like, is dramatic or, like, this stuff is just, like, I don't care. Like, the schedule, there's... Like, if in college football, you might, we're playing North Texas, the North Texas team that went undefeated last year. Like, they're not going to be on the schedule, like, ever again. Like, so, like, college schedules are mostly fluff because, like, they do play a lot of patsies. But, like, NFL, it's like these teams, they see each other. They don't. Like, they come and go. It's like, I don't really care. I just don't. I don't know.
I just think it's another vehicle to get fans hyped. And I really do think that if take away the schedule video releases, Covino, I think –
Oh, dude, I don't hate it by any means. I think it's fun, but I think it's like it's kind of goofy fun that I think like a lot of grown stuffy men aren't into it.
I know what you're saying. What you're saying is the same guys that say poo-poo to this are the same guys that never watched a reality show with their wife.
Yeah, kind of, right? And I'm not necessarily that guy, but I could see that. And I'm giving you more reason to maybe check it out tonight.
Yeah,
I think the Vrabel thing is juicy. I do think it's wrong, bro.
If you can't sit through a couple minutes of your team making a clever video of who they're playing, then I guess you're too cool and you have better things to do. And God bless you then.